Colleagues, hi. um Here is our lesson plan template. This is how it is. So from arrival time until breakfast, we're not going to focus on that. We are going straight to mathematics. Okay, this is 2 to 4 years, or it can be, if you want, it can be to you, depending on the on the school that you are teaching. To you it can be 3 to 5 years, okay, depending on the school that you're teaching. Even the activities that we'll be doing here, whatever activity, you look at your class and then you match it according to class. Let's say, for example, we are saying an activity, we are doing something that requires us to count until 10. So it means for your 4-year-old children, they are going to do that. For your 3-year-old children, they are going to do that. But as for your 2 years, meaning you should just reduce the numbers. I hope you understand. Activities are the same because they are like the same range. They are not babies, they are not older children, they are toddlers, so they are in the same range. So they do the same activities, but they just look at the age and then try to match up. Okay, like I'm saying, we're gonna do mathematics. Okay, we have mathematics. There's no times here, you're gonna add your own times. There's life skills, and then there is language. We're going to start with mathematics. Remember, this is theme. This is play based, meaning each and every row that you see there, you're going to encounter areas, or maybe you call them workstations, okay, or maybe you call them corners. Okay, for example, we have a whole group activity. Okay, the whole group activity means it is the activity for the whole class. Okay, they are not in any area, they are not in any PlayStation, they are still together at that time. Is because before they go and occupy those it is before they go and occupy all those areas or workstations, you must have an activity for them. As you can see, there's an activity for Monday for the whole group, for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just like that. Okay, so and again, after that, after they done with the whole group activity, it means they're gonna have a small group activity. A small group activity is when they go to the areas, to the creative arts area, to the language area, to the maths area, stuff like that. Now that one, it is a small group. They are no longer a big group, now they are a small group. Now they are going from side to side, choosing where they want to play. Okay, and then those areas are listed down like that: mathematics area, blocks area, fantasy area, book and language area, creative arts area. Now that's under small group area. And then another thing that you have to note, under the small group area, there's two types of activities. There is a teacher guided activity, and then there is an activity, I'm sorry, which is independent. Okay, so a teacher guided activity, how do you see it? Look at the line. Do you see the line on top of this line? These are teacher guided activities. All of them are teacher guided activities, meaning this one, you give a child your undivided attention. Okay, when we're starting from Monday, the whole group activity. For example, let's say the kids discuss about the number of children in a classroom. Remember, this is maths. Now they are discussing about the number of children in the classroom. You start counting the kids. If you count the kids yourselves, because you want to teach them how to do these things before they do it first, so that they know how to do it. They know how to sequence things. Now we are discussing about the number of the children in the classroom. Go around, when you're counting the kids, you must point them so that they know, okay, one, don't just say 1, 2, 3, 4. Road counting doesn't help them. You need to count while touch what you're counting, so that for them they'll understand. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 19 kids in our class. We are done. Now the kids can, or you can go further and count some other things, because now it's time for us to count. Okay, now look at this. After we go to small group activities, other children are going to choose block area, fantasy area, book and language area, and creative arts, right? And then you're gonna start, the teacher guided activity that you're going to do. Make sure that the children are rotating. You're going to put a table there that will be a mathematic area at that time. Okay? We are focusing on mathematics. Focusing on mathematics right now. When we are focusing on mathematics right now, the rest of the kids are playing in all those areas. It means you put a table there. They come to you one by one, or two or three, and then they are going to do what? A teacher guided activity. Here it is. They are going to roll, mold, and pinch Play-Doh to create pieces to count. So they're going to create pieces, maybe balls, create balls so that they can count. Okay? And then from then they're going to match the dough pieces and number. Do you see? Give them undivided attention. The whole class is going to do that activity. And then the rest of the class is busy doing this. You'll go through them, you'll see them. It is easy as ABC. Easy, 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 easy peasy. From then, here are elders. Can you see? We're still focusing on maths. Here are elders. Can you see the elders? Here are elders. So, elders and aims. What is our elder number one? We're elder number one, as we know, it is well-being. Okay? So, under well-being, aim, support physical and well-being. Support physical development. Okay? We are focusing on that. When they are busy pinching that ball, they are developing physically. And then elder number two. Elder number two, right now we have aim. Aim is to develop sense of identity and belonging. How are they developing sense of identity and belonging? Whenever you were counting them there, whenever you were busy counting them, they knew how to associate themselves with the number. Okay, I was number one. They said I'm number one. You see, it gave them that sense of belonging somewhere. You see, yes, very nice. And then what do we have? Under developmental guidelines and skills, when a child was counting, they can communicate better and they can play with, when they play with dough, it helps them with fine motor skills. There's spelling problems here. What are the resources? It is Play-Doh. Do you see how simple it is, colleague? I'm just going to do the last one this side, maybe do Tuesday for you to understand further so that I can go to another. This is for maths. I'm still going to go for your life skills and language. I want you to understand further, but I know already that you can see, you get the picture.